My name's Chris Pelham. I'm the Assistant Director for People Services here in the City of London. I'm responsible for a number of areas, including education in early years. And in respect of early years particularly, very proud of the work that we do with our settings, the range of settings, childminders, children's centre and the private settings. We work very closely with our providers to help them deliver the best possible services they can for our children and our families.
Cathedral Family Centre is a local authority-run children's centre right in the heart of the city that takes place really in the basement in this room of the Sir John Cass Primary School, which is the City of London's only maintained state school.
That's it, well done. Are you ready to sing with me?
Yeah.
5 currant buns in the baker's shop.
Big and round with the
Cherry on the top. Along came Adela with a penny one day. Come on, Adela.
A lot of our children have English as an additional language, and the session that I was doing was to help those children to learn new rhymes and enjoy them as well. Some children come in with some English, some children are bilingual, some children are trilingual. And so my role is to work with those children to help them with their speaking and listening and understanding. It is a Church of England school, but other faiths do attend the school as it is an outstanding school. A lot of parents want their children to be here.
I've been at the nursery for 30 years. My role here is early years practitioner. The parents feel comfortable with us because we allow them time to settle in their tiny babies, and by doing that, the parents get to know the key worker and they feel comfortable because they can spend as much time in the under twos room as they want. And also, we say to them, we have an open door. You can come in any time you want, and that gives them the confidence to leave their children with us.
Okay, Nora, would you like to read the next page to us? Point to your words. Big voice. Say would.
Would you
Say rather. Good girl.
My role is to oversee the education ultimately for the 0 to 5s. Of course, it's so important to see your children develop their academic skills, their numbers and reading and writing, but I know how important it is to get that foundation right and how important it is to see your children go to school happy, come to school happy, talking, listening, all of these things. I mean, they sound like almost cliches, but they're really not. It's the bedrock of a really healthy school experience.
I found that from my perspective as the head of centre, I found the most satisfying thing hearing when we had our Ofsted inspections how supported the parents have felt by what we've done, because they don't on a daily basis will tell us that, but on a showpiece occasion they actually came forward and explained exactly how we'd transformed lives in some cases, and that was very touching to hear that we have made a real difference to people.
My name is Jacqueline McDowell and I'm the nursery manager within Smithfield House Children's Nursery. Throughout the day, the children participate in a wide variety of activities, all through from sensory experience all the way through to communication, their physical development, whether or not it's actively on the climbing frames or on the bikes or exploring with the treasure baskets or going out for walks within the local community. We are the first nursery within England to be in partnership with the Bar Council. So we have the children from the barristers and the lawyers that will come and bring their children specifically to this nursery.
We have childcare from 7 in the morning until 7 in the evening. We have a very diverse group of parents and children, which is great because they bring the cultures into the nursery and we celebrate all festivals. We are a one-off, we're not part of a chain, we're private, which is great because it means we can specify what hours we want to be open. We take funded children for the 3 to 4 year olds. We've just become part of the affordability scheme which the city are running. I love the relationship that I can build with the children and with the parents. Every day is different, always fulfilling and very satisfying. It's lovely when the children run in and they know your name and you know every child's name. And I'm just very passionate about the care that we give the children here.
My name is Neil Chippington and I'm the headmaster of St Paul's Cathedral School. Our relationship with the City of London Corporation is very close. We, obviously being located where we are, have a lot to do with them just in terms of what's going on in the city day to day. We have a very close relationship with them, particularly with our early years programme. We've also enjoyed very close relationships with many Lord Mayors who've shown a great interest in the school. And likewise, the livery companies in the city too have also been wonderful supporters of both the school and the Cathedral Choir.
I am in charge of planning and preparing for all the children in reception and making sure that they're all achieving and they're all happy and they feel safe in their environment.
31.
Did you?
155.
Wow, that was a lot of bears. Jane, come
I'm a trillion!
Trillion bears, my goodness, a huge
I am a nursery nurse in reception class, but I also represent St Paul's Cathedral School in working together with City of London on a programme called ECAT, Every Child a Talker, and we work on a few different little projects in helping children develop their language skills. We have lots of in-house training. We can also go on courses with ECAT, and City of London provides a really good range of courses. The best part of my day is when they come in the morning all smiley and happy, and the fact that they love coming to school and they're really happy to be here. I think that's the best thing.
My name is Carol Chaplin and I'm the Principal Library Assistant at Shoe Lane Library. The services we offer at Shoe Lane Library are for the whole community. We're a community library for the City of London. So although we offer books for people that come in from work and from families, we also offer a service for children of all ages, but particularly here for the under fives. So when the families and the children come along to our stay and play and our rhyme time, practitioners from the Children's Services Department can come along, offer advice, meet the families. It's an opportunity for them to come to the families rather than the families going to them.
My name is Courtney and my son's name is Lucas, and we've been coming to Shoe Lane for almost 2 years. We find Shoe Lane to be a very welcoming, very special place for us. We come here because we can't always have all of these toys at home, and so he enjoys singing, the arts and crafts, the selection of new books and toys are tremendous. We love living in the City of London because there's so many things to do. We have the museums, we have the parks, and we have quite a few resources available to us that I don't think every other council has. So I think it's a wonderful place to raise a family.
Have some shakers, E-I-E-I-O. With a shake, shake here and a shake, shake there. Here a shake, there a shake, everywhere a shake, shake.
Well, I mean, I'm a stay-at-home parent, so we're constantly looking for good environments for the children to grow up in. And, you hear about how children, especially in the first couple of years, are very susceptible to sort of soaking up knowledge. And this is particularly a good place, a library, books. I grew up around books. And in an era where we're all on the internet, it's nice to come back to a library and choose books and take books home. And so this is particularly a good place to come. We enjoy it, and that's why we come every week, because it's exactly what I need and what my children need.
The best part of my day and the most rewarding part of my work is the relationship we've been able to forge with city families. Very rewarding.
My name is Mary Rose Clackson, and my role in Playgroup is I'm the manager. And I have been here since 1975 when it first started. The community that uses this centre is Barbican residents, but we also take people from the city and actually, from anywhere. If they're willing to travel as far as the Barbican Playgroup, then they can. The City of London supports the Barbican Playgroup in quite a various amount of ways, mostly with training, which they organise amazingly for all of us, which is really, really great, as we have to keep training all the time to keep up with all the changes that happen. We offer quite a large range of activities. The normal ones are Play-Doh, paint, sand, dough, water play. We do also have yoga. We take the children to the library. We are extremely fortunate that we have a huge outside premises and lots of equipment that we can take outside. The most satisfying part of my work is seeing the children being happy and growing and thriving and leaving to go to their big school, and that they always come back and visit.
My name is Nikki Mellor. I'm the Early Years Advisory Teacher for the City of London. That means I work in the foundation stage with people who work with babies, right the way through to 5-year-olds, and as well as supporting them on how they work with very young children, I also support them with how they help children who might have special needs. Early years provision in the city is very well supported. We know about how children learn, and we have enough research now to know that children need active learning. They need to be playing with the ideas they understand and trying out the new ideas with their friends. We know that from birth, children need rich relationships, not just at home, but also when they leave home and come to an earlier setting. We know these are crucial for their life skills and the success of their lives. The City of London, we're a very small area. Nevertheless, if you look at our provision, it is outstanding. We work very carefully as an authority with all of those settings to support them in whatever way we can to do the best for children. We're so small, we know each other really well. And so we can talk to each other in a very intimate and friendly way about what the next job is going to be to make our provision even better.
I'm enormously proud of the work that the team does in the context of early years provision, and the opportunity to be able to help shape children's lives in the future is a reward that many people don't have, I think, when they come to work every day. It's something that we're all extremely excited about here in the City of London. We love our work, we love working with our families.